Hello! Okay, let me see. Why does that say... Why? Go away, you little freaking message. I don't know why it's doing that. So I'm back. Welcome to... Oh, there, it disappeared. Okay, so I am back with a live video. I put you on the other side because apparently I have trouble looking to the right, which is weird because I'm right-handed. Hi! Hey! Oh my gosh, I was just looking at my card that says, the golden unicorn. You guys, it's the funniest freaking, you have to see what Kimberly got. Okay, I just have to show you because it is so funny. It's like, you don't even know. I have it pinned up here on my wall. Okay, so it says a life trophy, but Maverick took the trophy and put it in my trophy case. I love him. So it says the golden unicorn. In a world full of boring, you're a magically rare breed. So hold your head high as you majestically gallop on rainbows and leave a trail of glitter as you blaze your way to glory. Wait, what's that going by in a spectacular splash of awesome? Oh yeah, it's you. You're amazing. Shine on and celebrate, you beautiful unicorn you. Isn't that like the, you guys, I'm literally like, I'm keeping this forever. I freaking love it. Oh, son of a freaking beep. I just ran over my toe. Oh God. Okay, so I have lots to do today, so I figure I love that corn. I mean that corn. I love the unicorn card. It's amazing. So anyways, so I'm doing some more painting today, and I figured I would just come on so I could be amused. Let's see, my favorite kit is Coco Malou, but I don't know why everybody hates that kit. They probably hate it because it was stolen and replicated through China, by China. They like stole the sculpt, right? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So a lot of them are counterfeit. So that might be the reason why. But otherwise, when it first came out, it was like super cute. I don't know, that's weird. I like it. I think it's cute. So this is what a full-time artist studio looks like. I have babies everywhere and supplies everywhere. Excuse me. It was cleaner kind of facing the other way, but like I said, for some reason, like I turn towards the left more than I do to the right. You guys, something's wrong with me. I don't know. I can't figure it out. So I'm just sealing up some babies. And gosh, I don't know, you guys. Like, I don't even know. I don't even know. Right? I don't even know. That should be a new Bean song. Hey dishes, hey. So I was painting last night, and that's why it's so like bleh. But I usually don't change this until it gets a little more painted. These are my favorite flower sack towels, I think they're called. I actually also made some tank tops and shirts for the Rose Show with my logo, so that's gonna be fun. I have to seal up this big fatty doll. Let's see. I have so many things everywhere. It's just like, that's my brain exploding. And then I have to do some painting of hair. Yes, I do. Painting of the hair. So, let me see. Okay, I think what I'll do is I will seal up this baby first. Let's see. I have so many everywhere. I need to get better at painting hair. Oh, practice, practice, practice. So I have been using these, the Reborn FX, and I really like them. I normally, okay, so a lot of the time I'll use these from the dollar store for like mixing. The difference is though, is the bristles swell on these, and then they, hi Amy, they swell up, and then they're not like, you can tell this is a newer brush because it's still sort of flat, and when it like gets thicker, I don't use it anymore. I don't know what I can say about that. But these, you can tell that they're higher quality because they don't do that. The bristles maintain the shape. So, yeah. Yeah. See, I can explain things, right? Sometimes. Okay, let me see. So I am going to, let's see, I don't want to put her to, Hi, Julie. Let me see here. You guys, I just finished painting, or like painting and rooting a Kenzie. And she has Maverick's hair, and I have never rooted such a big head before. And it wasn't too bad because hi Rhonda, I was like rooting here and there, and I noticed a really big difference like at nighttime if I'm like, oh, I don't want to paint, because sometimes I want to paint, I really want to paint, and then sometimes like I have to paint. And what I've noticed over the last little while is I'll be in my chair and then I'll kind of like look over and I'll get really overwhelmed by the amount of dolls that are here. And so my brain is able to like rationalize for me now. And so it's like, okay, you know, just take a break, just walk away. And so that's what I've been doing. And then later on, I've been rooting if I want to watch a movie or something. So the kids will come in here because I have a smart TV, so I have way more channels. So they'll come in here, we'll all watch a movie, and then I'll just be rooting. And so like that, a couple hours will go by. And yeah, so I like that. Anyways, point is, it's done. The big son of a bee is done. I know. Congratulations, Bean. Watch out for the evil burnout. sounds like a personal issue to me there. Okay. I feel like I want to put, you know what? I'm going to add, I think I'm going to add a little, yeah, I'm going to. Let me see. So I'm making this big fatty baby. And I feel like maybe I'll add a little more color. A green on burnout. Ugh. I know, and it's like, it gets so scary because it's like the point of no return. You know what I mean? It's like so close to the doll show that there's certain things that I can't do. Like I just have to let go of, and it's really hard for me to do that. So it's like I'm worried about getting everything done, and then it's like, but I have most done. Becomes everyone's when you want to create and you are all burnt out. Not a pretty sight. Story of my life. Story of my life right there. I know, the kids get out of school today too. So there's that. God, and it's like, do they ever stop eating? Like, I'm pretty sure they don't. Especially my younger boys that are kind of like, they're a little bit older, like as in growing like freaking crazy. And it's like, they're bottomless pits. And I think people that don't have multiple children, can you guys see okay? Or do you want me to move the camera? I feel like people that don't have multiple children have no idea what it actually costs to feed as many children as I have. It's like 1 loaf of bread? No, more like 10. Yeah, they'll stop eating when they have to pay for. That's funny. I know. I feel like such a feminist sometimes because um my I literally like, okay, good. I feel like I'm a feminist, and I tell you why. Because first of all, I'm like very empowered of as a woman. Like there's a lot of things that I do and like women do that don't get enough appreciation for. And so like in the summertime, don't mind me, I'm just wearing a belly plate bazooka. Look at the butt crack. Oh, so cute. Anyway, yeah, so I'm like super empowered as a woman, you know, and it's like I'm not even at home just with the kids. And when I say just with the kids, it's a very big understatement. But also, like, I run a business, and then for summer time, I told my husband that he should take the summer off, or yeah, the summer off. So he should work all year and then take the summer off, so then I can work and he can watch the kids. And then it's like during the year, if anything is ever said to me, I was like about, oh, you should like go out and get a job or something like that, I literally will just write an invoice for $60,000 and be like, you're welcome. You owe me this. I'm your full-time nanny. And maid, and driver, and mother, and teacher, and freaking reborn artist, shrink. What else did I miss, you guys? Delivery service, bank. I mean, the list goes on and on, right? It's just not right that I don't get paid for that. I mean, come on now. Time is money, right? But anyways, yeah, sometimes I'm like, if I'm in a really bratty mood about that and like I'm told to do, or not necessarily told to do something, but like there's some things that I just refuse to do, like fold laundry. It's like, you know what? I'm not folding your laundry, okay? I have better things to do. Like shop for food and then you can eat. Excuse me, I had a froggy in my throat. But yeah, mummy tax, exactly. What the heck, right? Just because I don't leave for work at a certain time does not mean that I am not working all day long, because I do. But the biggest problem with that, with working, yeah, exactly, ends up on the floor. The problem with like not leaving the house and like going to work, it's like because my husband works in the middle of the night, so and so like, what was I trying to say? I guess if you don't physically see me do it all the time, you could assume that I'm not necessarily working or whatever. But then sometimes I work a lot on the weekend, and the reason why I do is because he's home on the weekend. So, and then he's like, oh, you work all the time, like you need to take time off. And it's like, sometimes, like I said, sometimes I want to work and sometimes I have to work. So I think it's hard for him to differentiate, what is it? Ooh, there's a big monarch butterfly. So pretty. Ooh, there's another one. Wow, must be all the flowers in my backyard. Anywho, so yeah, so it's like, oh, you need to take time off, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, well, I just did. But I guess it's hard for people when they're not an artist, I guess, to really understand that. I'm just adding some more red to her, a little more depth. I feel like there's a shadow. Why is there a shadow? I don't get it. Wiggle my butt right over here. I have the nicest flowers in my backyard. Let's see. Let's see if you can see them. Oh, I don't want to like... Here, let's do it. Oh, wait, can you see them? All those pretty purple flowers. They're like, they're everywhere. So let me just wheel. I'm not a very good driver. So anyways, there's those beautiful flowers. And they're wild. They're wild here. And so we get, yeah, we have, there's 18 acres of like wildness out there. And I have a whole bunch of butterflies right now, like flying around. But I'll tell you what, those flowers are called, what the hell are they called? I don't think I'm ever gonna remember what it's called. They're so beautiful though. They grow up and then they have these bells that hang down and they're purple. They're like a beautiful bright violet, and some are also white, but they're like weeds here basically. And they grow like freaking crazy. What are they called? They're called flowers. Yeah. They're not lilacs. They're, oh, okay, I don't know what they're called, but I tell you what, when I first moved here into this house and I saw them, I thought they were the most beautiful things ever. And I was like, oh, these are so nice. I'm gonna pick some and put them in on my counter. Oh, foxglove. How did I remember that? And I don't even remember what I did yesterday. No, they're not, it's not lavender. Oh, the color lavender? I mean, wait, what? No. I don't know. They match my hair though, which is pretty cool. But anyways, okay, you guys, they're called foxgloves, and I had no idea because I know nothing about flowers or gardening or anything. I was like, these are so nice. And so I brought them in my house, and then my father-in-law was like, those are foxgloves. And I was like, yeah, aren't they pretty? And he's like, they're toxic. They're poisonous flowers. They have spores on them. And when you take them out of the ground, you have to take them right from the root, because you can breathe in the spores and like literally die. I wish I just made that up, but it's true. I mean, like, they're really, I don't know, I find them to be really pretty. So they, like I said, they grow wild here. So they grow every single year in our backyard, but now I know not to pick them and put them on my kitchen counter. I mean, nothing happened to me, and that's not a good bouquet to have on your table. I know. I was all proud of it too. I was like, ooh, look at my flowers I grew in my backyard. Oh wait, you're all gonna die. You're welcome. Oh man, this is why I could never be a gardener. Yeah, beautiful from afar. Exactly. They're so pretty. They grow along the freeways here too. Now is like the biggest time for them. But if you weed whack them, well, you know what you do when you want time alone. I couldn't even believe that he said that. I was like, this is a joke, right? Nope, it's not a joke. But yeah, foxglove. Somebody search that quick. Share what it says. I can't. I'm busy. My hand is busy. But so if you go to like weed whack them or whatever, you have to wear a mask, and it doesn't even really do anything for them for you not to have, like, we have them everywhere. But I mean, they grow like crazy because the bees out here love these flowers, and then they pollinate everywhere, and then those flowers just continue to grow. Maybe the universe is trying to tell me something. Death by beautiful flowers. Oh, that would be so sad, wouldn't it? No thanks. I'm starting to make my first doll. Let's see. Custom, and I wanted to know if model paints work good for, and I start model paint. What's that? What do you recommend to have for a newbie? Maybe a class, research, go on YouTube and find out what people use. Foxglove, the upper leaves, okay, here. The upper leaves of the stem are more dangerous than, what the heck? My TV just turned on. Oh my God, don't go away. No, TV, rude, just interrupt me while I was reading. Then the, let's see, foxglove is most toxic just before the seeds ripen. The plant is so poisonous that ingesting only 0.5 gram dried or 2 grams of fresh leaf is enough to kill a person. What? Why? The pollen can cause reactions to some people. I would not recommend using model paint, no. Hey, Essie, I thought you were at Jackie's as I was just watching. Oh, no, I'm here doing work. And I did a live yesterday and I just loved it. So wait, was it yesterday? Might have been the day before. Okay, you guys, I would just like to know that I totally cheated death, okay? Did you hear what foxglove is? Oh my, I literally did not know it was that bad. Hi, bottle babies. Day before. Okay. Yeah. I was like, I should probably title and fix my other one. I think that I just put a title on it and no description. Okay, I seriously cannot believe that what it says about foxglove. Ooh. Wow, Bean. Wow. It's looking good. Wow, I will watch out for foxglove now. Yeah, and they're so beautiful. They are like, oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. I love them. So they're just here. They're probably, I'm gonna say 4 or 5 feet tall. Foxglove killed my friend's pony. I don't know if it's true though. That's, oh. Huh. You would think that it wouldn't eat it if it's poisonous, right? I don't know. Would they? I'm not sure about that. All I know is you should not pick them and put them at a dinner table. I've learned my lesson. Okay, there's the torso. We eat dumb and toxic things all the time. Oh, I know, hey? Freaking, it's crazy. I mean, if you really think about it, how crazy that is. Everybody should just, there's this documentary out that I'm like freaking waiting so patiently for. It came out, but I can't find it on Netflix or anything. Foxglove is quite dangerous. I have dogs and let them grow in my front yard. I have them all in my backyard and my dogs go back there. I gotta go now. Thanks for the help. Your dogs look amazing so far. Thank you. So there's this documentary and it's called The Biggest Little Farm. I tried air dry reborning for the first time today. I'm exhausted. I have new appreciation for artists, not the dogs, the foxglove, duh. So The Biggest Little Farm, and it's about these people who lived in a shoe, just kidding. They lived in this small LA apartment. and they decided to leave the city and buy 200 acres of land that was completely like dry, and there was like I think there was like 60 species. I could be wrong because I don't usually keep information in my brain that great about that, but excuse me, 200 acres, and then it basically shows, okay, so hold on. So there's 60 species of plants, I think, maybe 200 acres, and they moved there with their dog and a rooster, greasing the rooster. I don't know how I remembered that either. I remember the most stupid things ever. And they, over 8 years, recorded their journey, and now they have like over 200 species of plants and trees. They have, it's all like fresh farming, but it's like they built their own ecosystem. It's really, really interesting. Honestly, I have been trying to find where I can watch the whole documentary, but I don't know why, because it came it came out, and I don't know why I can't find the whole entire thing. But anyway, so it's like this huge ecosystem where everybody does their job, and their animals are not all in pens and caged up, although they do have certain like areas for them or whatever. And over 8 years, there has been all these different species of birds, plants, trees, fruit trees, tons of bee colonies. They have wolves and coyotes and like all these different, everything that you could imagine. Like, it has literally bloomed. Like, their whole entire ecosystem is freaking amazing. And they do have issues, like big issues do arise. So they have that too, but it just goes to show you how things like that can thrive, and they want to thrive. The land never had any, it was so, you should see what the land looked like before, and they literally revived it. I think that's so awesome. I love hearing stuff like that. It just blows my mind. But you know what? I could never do that because I kill every single kind of plant. Let's see. Have you seen Blackfish documentary? I've seen it again and just cried. Blackfish. I don't think so. I'll look it up though. Do you have any tips for doing a tiny kit? I'm going to start Wee Mouse 9-inch baby. I'm terrified to start. Prep your vinyl. That's my advice. Always prep your vinyl. I say that in my classes as well. Always prep your vinyl. And it should be fine. It should be fine. That's a really cute kit. See, Blackfish is about a SeaWorld. This big magnifying glass. I know, I paint so close to my face when I paint those. Oh, you mean, I think I know, okay, I seem to remember, yeah, seeing that Blackfish with the orcas, right? Does it have the orcas in it? Or is it just sea animals? I think the title has a orca on it. Okay. Yeah, orcas. Yeah, it's crazy. Our poor sea life. Ugh, it's depressing. Yep. Whole Foods, I'm telling ya. Way better for your body. That's what my husband said. Yeah, about the magnifying glass. I use one for rooting sometimes, like if I'm doing mohair. I root so thick. I don't even know how to do it thinly. Like, I don't know. And it takes me a really long time. And I used to have this one girl that used to do my rooting for me, and she's like, she was really fast and a really good price, but then things kind of slowed down for me when I started taking the foster babies. And so then I wasn't making as many dolls, and so in between I could do some of the rooting, or sometimes I would do wigs or painted hair or whatever. So it was a while before like I needed. Hello, sweet one. Hello. It would be cool if you did a reborn of colored of orcas. What if I painted an orca with the baby reborn flying out of its mouth? See? Always thinking. Right? Let's see here, little one. So after this layer, I am going to seal her up. And then she is done. Oh, and by the way, I'm doing a wig making class for Rose. They just, I believe that it was just put on the website yesterday, I think. See what I mean? I remember the stupidest things, and then other more important things, like the exact day of the doll show, I don't even know. It's like some things register and some things don't. And then sometimes I repeat myself over and over and over. Hey, Rain, my daughter. Hey, Annie. My daughter's name is spelled that way. I mean, wait a minute. My daughter's not named that. Just kidding. Her middle name. Her middle name. But, yeah. So, that's it. That's about it. I want to watch that documentary. Hey, baby sis, how are ya? I'm fantastic. Just getting the final layer of this baby done. And then I'm going to put some babies together. And I'm a little bit nervous because sometimes I'm supposed to be reborning, but I can't leave your channel. Put it on the phone. And then put it in your studio. I really want to watch that documentary, you guys. It's gonna bug me now. But I do have to, the other day I went through my supplies, like a inventory check, and the reason why I have to do that, because I'm constantly forgetting, is sometimes I don't have the right bodies to fit the right dolls. And right now I'm using so many bodies and so many supplies. I don't want to be like, oh, okay, this doll is done. Oh, wait, I can't put it together because I don't have this or don't have that. So it's like the pivotal moment for me, because it's again, the point of no return. Because if I need more product, I have only a certain amount of time to order it and to get it in stock. So I'm really working against the clock right now. Let's see. I'm supposed to, oh yeah. I love your work. It's awesome. I watch your videos while reborning. Yay! I'm trying to reborn. Finally almost done on this one. Thmy is like a little tiny person. I want to just pick her up and put her in my pocket. I met her at the Canadian doll show, and then got to see her a little more at McPherson's. And McPherson's is going to be at the Rose Show. I believe they're at the IDT at, what is it? Oh, thanks. The Florida show. It's literally like this weekend. I might go next year. I don't know. I have to think about it because I'm just like, I don't know why I torture myself. It's like, oh, you don't have enough to do. Go ahead. Go ahead, Bean. Go to another show. I do love going to shows. I've been going for a long time. It's just something that I really, really enjoy. And also, I feel like I don't get out of my house that much. So I mean, I sort of do, but I don't at the same time. And I don't really have a lot of interaction with people. As sad as that might sound, it's true. It's like I'm craving the interaction. Wow. Wow, Bean. I love shows. It's the only place I can find doll people. Isn't it so amazing? I know. I love doll shows. I really do. Someday I get to go to a few shows. I really do. I love going to doll shows. And the Rose doll show, I go to a 2-year. The Rose doll show is just so big now. And I have this problem that sometimes I'm like, oh, it's not like, you know, I'm not, I don't know, kind of iffy about it. And then actually, even for this year, I was like, okay, I'm just going to have a table because just going to be easier on me, do that. And it's like, I can't even do that because I love to punish myself. It's not even necessarily punishing myself. It's just pushing myself. And also it's like, if I go and I don't give it my all, I feel like it's such an injust. Like when I go, I want to go, and then I have this problem like, well, what if I don't? And then it's like, I miss out, and I don't like the feeling of missing out. I really want to see the most recent doll that you ended up making for Bunny. Wait, did I tell you I made her another baby? Oh, well, now I do Rose and one in Hershey. Did anyone see the clip of the alternative reborn that was mistaken? Oh, yeah, that's just fake. I doubt that's real. People, okay, paramedics are not that stupid. And if they are, wow, they seriously need to upgrade their emergency workers in New York. Right? Just like when I've seen a couple with reborns that I don't think the story was real. They need to quit their job if they see? I'm not the only one that thought that. I know, like, God forbid I need help from them. They're just gonna leave me on the grass for 3 hours. Well, she looks deceased. I don't know though. We better wait. We better wait and check her. I'm going to save money to get your vampire babies. I would love to go to Rose. Rose is so worth going to. Definitely. But anyways, yeah, so what was I saying? Probably just about shows and how I love to just go and talk to people. I am a champion talker. I'm also a champion airplane sleeper. If they had have touched the baby, they would have known it was a doll. Yeah, all they would have to do is touch it, and they would, you know. Oh, this baby's almost finished. Whoop, whoop. Now I only have 1,000 more to do. Just kidding. That would be awesome if I had 1,000 to do. Or taxes, everybody. Huh? Anyways, yeah, like if I didn't go to Rose, I would feel really left out. I just like, I love to just to get out. Need that. You need that in your life. They took the pulse and everything. No way. I don't believe it. How can they check the pulse without touching it? That's my question. I don't know. I think somebody's lying to you. Wait until they see me make an orca with a baby flying out of its mouth. Let's see how fast that hits the news. Orcas are so smart. We have lots of orcas around here. I'm hoping to go to Rose next year. Yeah, you should. I want to believe it's fake. They can't be that stupid. That's funny. I know, they can't be. No way. They cannot be that dumb. They just, I don't know. And if they are, God help us all. They should just not be working in that field. Right? Because, like, it's a reborn. So you have to think to yourself, like, who would make it and then go and put it out in like a field in New York or wherever. I think it was New York. Yes, way Bean. I watched it on the news. Okay, here's my argument about it. I feel like whoever made that doll probably, like, obviously is an artist, and they did it on purpose for views or whatever, or they took the photo and then made the story. Do you know what I mean? Like, if I were to go take one of my babies right now and like put it in a field and then take a picture of it and then put like, oh, these people went there and the like emergency people and checked this baby and thought it was dead or whatever, and then it hit the news. I don't know if that happened or not. They aren't that stupid. That's scary. Like, my question is who made the doll then, and where are they? Or maybe it has to do with like the kids being in cages, you know, somebody called me right when I was freaking saying something. You know, the kids in the cages, they were mannequins and they were put all over New York City for like the whole like immigrant thing, the children being held. So somebody was trying to make a point doing that, and so there was these cages with mannequin children inside them, as in like them being detained. So I thought that it might have had something to do with that, you know, but I don't know. I mean, could you get in trouble for doing that? Like, putting a baby in a freaking field and then that... I mean, I feel like if it were a prank, they should be fined, because they're taking away time from people who really need help, right? Like, it's really not funny, if you ask me. But at the same time, I feel like those people should be fired, because if they didn't know that wasn't a real baby, they seriously need to go back to school. Let's see. I know I did take my son's lookalike doll. Sorry. I know, she's huge. She's June awake. The little girl I adopted was extremely destructive, so I locked all the animals and dog supplies up when she would get home from school. The phone rang. Put everything away. I can't wait to get a little vampire. I'm painting June awake. See, to wait until she is done locking the dead babies in the closet. Oh, wow. I have enough trouble with freaking CPS and doll supplies. The doll didn't look real. It looked like a zombie baby. Yeah, I know. It looked like a dead zombie baby. But like, how did it get there? That's what my question is. Like, who put it there? You know? Where did it come from? Where's the zombie mother that gave birth to a zombie baby in Central Park? She's out there. Now everybody's going to get bit, and now there's going to be a zombie apocalypse. See what I'm saying? We're screwed. Except for me, because I'm just going to travel to San Juan Islands, and no zombie's going to be able to get me there. See? I have it all planned out, even. Can just eat fish, do some fishing, eat some seal. Do you eat seal? I don't know. I would if I was starving, is my point. What a cute little bugger you are. I mean, did they say that it was a prank? They must have said that it was a prank, because why else with their... Ugh, I would not want to do that. Because it's not funny. To people that don't know reborns, would not think it's funny. Actually, they don't think it's funny, because I read some of the comments and I was like, yeah. Nope, I could not do that. Anyways, yeah, so exciting news. I have exciting news. I got my foster license renewed certificate yesterday in the mail, and I'm so freaking happy about it. So I've been a foster family for 3 years, and after 3 years you have to get it renewed. You would think that it's easier, or yeah, you would think that it's easier than like the first time, although the first time you do have to I need to take my ring off. Ugh. My God, my finger's getting fatter. Is that why my ring does not fit me properly now? Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to flip you off. Look at my finger. What the heck? My ring needs to be cleaned. No, it's not swelling, it's just red. See, it's because when I paint this doll, or like the bigger doll, I carry it, or I put my, like, the way that I hold it is it uses these fingers and it pushes against this one, but only the bigger babies for some reason, like, yeah, and then my finger starts feeling annoyed. Anyway, yeah, so the first time you get your see what I mean? I press it, this is how I hold it. So it squeezes my ring finger. The first time you get licensed, you have to take this like really long course. It takes about a week. And it was very painful for me to do, obviously, because I have friggin' ADD issues. But I did it. And then I had to do, for this time, which is the 3-year, I had to take 36 hours of training, 8-hour CPR class. You guys are not even gonna believe what I had to do. We all anybody over 18 has to be fingerprinted and background checks throughout the state and the country, or out of the state. Yeah, so background checks, fingerprinting, the home study, which is always the hardest, because you would not even believe that, one day I'm going to make a video about it and tell everybody how difficult it is to become a foster parent. Especially if you have children and your house is like lived in. And that's one thing I always say is we live in our house, but the rules are insane, and your kids don't have to have those rules, but the foster kids have to have those rules. So I feel like they immediately are already kind of making them feel different, which I think is very unfair for the foster child. My red-eyed baby, I finished it. I put it together, bringing it to Rose. Anyway, so yeah, it's incredibly difficult. The paperwork that you have to do, and oh my God, it was like, you guys, it is ridiculous. It is so hard. And it was so stressful because my license was running out and I had to renew it like before a certain time, and it just happened to fall on the time that I'm going to Rose. And so I had to do all of it before, like, so I had that on my plate plus the Rose show and the IAC show. So it was very hard on me. Like, they check your insurance, your shots, your dog's vet papers and rabies and shots. Of course, like all the, the home study, which is like the fire extinguishers or the fire alarms in all the bedrooms. They check like windows, they check everything. It's just like, what the heck? It's insane. But it's over, so yay for that. And even though I'm not taking foster children right now, I still had to do it because if it ran out, it would have been way harder to, like, I felt like I did everything in my power to get that license. So I just was not willing to give up when I had years already done. And at the end of the day, like, I know how rewarding it is. So I just held on to that. That was my pushing, because I just know in the end, like, why I'm doing it. So yeah, so yay, that is done. I'm so happy. Okay, so I'm gonna let her dry, and then I'm gonna, actually, you know what? I'm gonna bake her, because as soon as she's baked, then I can seal her up, and then I can finish her wig. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, because she can't fit all at the same time, so it's like, let's see. I think that one can probably, let me get into the hair painting. These detail brushes are freaking amazing. I love this. This one's really good too. Well, I picked out 3 because I love detail brushes. I just do. Just one of those things. So yeah, let me see here. Sorry. Oh wow, looks like I'm doing something else. I'm just scratching my belly button. Okay, don't judge me. So I am going to, let's see where it, oh, in Canada? Yeah, I don't know. They probably really need foster homes right now in Canada because all of like the immigrants and stuff going there, right? I heard that they really need them. I think here too, actually, a lot of kids have been separated from parents. And they need somewhere to go. So I used some of this yellow, but it's only because it has my medium in it, and I'm gonna put brown in it, so it doesn't matter that it's yellow, because the brown is gonna like overpower it anyway. So windy. Okay, let's see what this does. Okay, this is purple. Nope. Ooh. Hmm. Excuse my silence, but I'm trying to do a swirl. Sometimes I have difficulties. Let's see. They're assigned for foster families needed all over. Well, yeah, it's because it's so hard to get approved. Bean, do you have a tail? Yes, I do. I have a dinosaur tail. See? Wearing a dinosaur onesie. Is going to be for sale at Rose, possibly. Yeah, it's the swirl is, it's hard for me. I don't know, it's just really difficult for me to get it right. I feel like this part, it's the sides. For some reason, like, I have a really difficult time doing the sides. I feel like a little bit better. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. don't know why I made this one so long. But this is just like a rough sketch. So this is just a just a sketch of the direction that I'm gonna go. And so once I have that, then I usually start with the paintbrush. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, but I have to go because I need to take a few dolls out and get them finished, and they're actually rose dolls, so I can't show them. Looks great, Bean, seriously. Thank you. Yeah, so I'm gonna give him brown hair. It's a happy baby, super cute. This is Alouette by M. Garza. But thank you for hanging out with me and everything, and have a great rest of your day. Bye, Thmy. I'll probably be on again, but yeah, I have to work on some rose babies and their surprise.